Hello and welcome to Beyond Serenity. You have been ignited onto the Divine Counterparts journey, and the Kundalini energy is a powerful part of this ascension path. This energy is a force not to be reckoned with, and it will not stop while ever you are harboring density that is holding you back from rising into your divinity. The Kundalini will work its way through all of your chakras, cleansing and clearing any and all lower vibrational, heavy, dense energies that are residing within you. The rising of density is not a trying process, and you do not need to go searching for what needs to be released. You cannot force, nor can you stop your Kundalini. This is a process which will occur one way or another as she works her magic. Although you do not have control over the process, what you as a soul in 3D form do have an influence upon is how you experience all that is unfolding as you are moving through your ascension. Like being immersed in a powerful ocean storm, you cannot stop the waves from crashing down. However, you do have a choice in how you move through them. Fighting and resisting the waves heightens the discomfort of your process, while leaning in and learning to ride the waves changes your experience drastically. Embracing the crashes and surfing the powerful oscillations of the transformative Kundalini energy is a process of both leaning in and of allowance, rather than a process of fighting, resisting, or trying to deny what is rising within you. One of the biggest misunderstandings many of us have been fed through modern day spirituality is that feeling heavy emotions is a bad thing, and that it will in some way cause us to create more negativity in our reality. This false perception causes many of us to put up much resistance to the intense experiences of rising density which are brought forth by our Kundalini energy after we are catapulted onto this journey. Through this resistance, our attempts to deny our negative emotions backfires, and it perpetuates a vicious cycle of us being trapped in lower vibrational states. And this entrapment is what is prolonging our discomfort and creating more of what we don't want to experience in our lives. Every single time we fight or deny a rising emotion, such as anger, resentment, or jealousy, we are inadvertently chastising ourselves, and we are brewing feeling states of guilt and shame within us. This guilt and shame may be pushed down, buried deep within, but like a slowly invading cancer, it will eventually take over and ravage our entire beings if it is allowed to remain and fester. We must not be afraid to feel our emotions. We must not be afraid to experience it all. The sadness, the despair, the anger, and the rage. You have come to this earth to experience duality, and you have come to experience every single emotion along the spectrum. What is not in our highest alignment is to create judgment of ourselves for what is moving through us, as this judgment is what leads to the guilt and shame. We can dive deeper into this area through exploring the concept of forgiveness. We are often told in the spiritual community that we must forgive, that we must not hold on to anger towards those who we perceived have wronged us, as we are told that it will keep us trapped and perpetuating our own suffering. And while this does hold some truth, trying to force the act of forgiveness can be much more damaging, leading to years of endless cycling in anger and resentment towards those who we believe have wronged us, and festering guilt and shame towards ourselves for not being able to forgive and let go. But forgiveness is not something that can be forced or rushed. Rather, forgiveness is a byproduct. It's a result once you have allowed the density within you to be cleared. And your Kundalini is here to assist you with this process. You were hurt. You were betrayed. You were mistreated. And no, the actions of others do not need to be condoned. But these actions did not occur in your life so that you can simply deny their existence. This experience came into your reality with reason and purpose. Your soul orchestrated these events to stir up within your system, to help bring to the surface all that you have been keeping trapped within, and to help guide you as to where or how you have been allowing or accepting mistreatment in your life. To allow forgiveness to naturally unveil itself, you must move through the process of both releasing and clearing, as well as self-reflection. Allow yourself to feel fully and completely every single emotion without judgment of what you are feeling, and without attaching to the 3D story of victimhood and blame. Let it all move through you. The anger, the rage, the hurt, the despair. Allow yourself to experience it all. But stay out of the story and stay out of the overanalyzing. As the peak of your emotions subside, you'll be able to shift your focus onto self-reflection. What have you learned from all that you have endured? How has it strengthened you? How has it helped you to gain a deeper empathy for others who have experienced similar hurts and traumas? What version of yourself do you want to be moving forward? As you allow for the self-reflection, you'll discover that just like the powerful forces of your Kundalini cannot be forced nor controlled, receiving the answers to your questions is also not a trying process. It is not a process of overanalyzing and forcing the answers to come. Rather, simply putting out the request to your higher self to be provided with the insights is sufficient. Your soul knows exactly what you need when you need it, and you will be shown and provided everything for your soul's expansion into your divinity and perfect divine timing. Until next time, with unconditional love.